No matter how many jobs you take, no matter how many opportunities you partake in, you still have this unsure moment that you go through, and you question whether what you're doing is your purpose. Well, to start with, what is your purpose? What is what's meant for you? If you've heard the saying, what's meant for you will find you, think of it in between the lines. No one is going to come to you and hand you a golden plate. No one's going to come to you for your own benefit. So you switch jobs, you switch opportunities, you switch careers, but there's this little lingering feeling in the back of your mind. Is this it? Is this what life is written for me? I'll tell you a secret. And once you know that secret, not only you will become unstoppable, but you will excel in levels that you've never excelled before. Understand that in order for you to get new results, abnormal results from what you're used to, you have to put in an input that you've never done before. On this mortal earth, things get wonky, but things are also predictable if you know what you're doing. If you know that if I take steps 1, 2, 3, that will lead me in any of the combination of 1, 2, 3. Meaning, if I put X amount of hours after work to figure out another plan for myself and for my loved ones, you're slowly going to carve a path that you've never carved before. And then the opportunities will start honing down into you to the point that you don't know what you're going to do with them. But that's an indication that you're doing something right. Well, hey stranger on the internet, why does me feeling, or I've never been in this situation, show that I'm doing a good job? Well, our bodies, common sense, our bodies fear change because our bodies are designed for survivability. Your body, your body's main goal is to survive. So whether you're overweight and you're trying to lose weight, your body is going to fight you every way possible to not let that happen. From cravings to failing goal settings to missing workouts to telling you, you know what, you can start tomorrow. Always understand that wherever the flow is flowing, try to go with that stream. Because if you're going against the stream, you will simply just find yourself putting 2 times, 3 times the amount of effort for you to get the same thing done. If you have a body type that is more on the shorter side, very lean naturally, you have a high metabolism, your body is more geared for endurance, longer running activities. So if you told yourself, I want to become the strongest man in the world, but it will take you 3, 4, 5 times as much as other people who are geared for strength. If there's someone who is, 6'4", giant, 300 pounds of muscles, they're going to blow the numbers away by simply just existing. First off, understand your strengths, whether physically or mentally. Go with the flow that you're given. And people like to say, play with the cards that you've been given. Now, that does not define your path. It simply gives you an idea of what endeavors will you excel in and what endeavors you will lack. Second point, this world is based on equilibrium, on balance. If you tip a little too hard, you'll fall down. If you tip a little too less, you will also fall down. You need the perfect number of entries for you to stay put. You don't need 10 hours of sleep, but you also can't survive with 4 hours of sleep. You can't just simply run a triathlon by having no trainings whatsoever. But also, if you've been training for years and your stamina is up there, it's going to be a joke for you to just do half a marathon. Find a balance. Don't drink your brains out, but don't take away all the pleasures. Don't think too hard, but don't always take action without planning. It's all in the equilibrium. And you have to understand that no one is going to tell you whether you're doing something right or wrong sometimes. The only indications you will get is failure after failure after failure. But the tricky part is that in every level you have a failure. But you have to understand that every time you fail, you stop, go back to the drawing board, and think, why did I fail this task? Why did I lose this race? Why did I fail this test? And quite frankly, if you actually stop yourself, scout out on the problem, you'll be able to find out the reasons why you failed. Take it back, study it. How can I improve on this? And then go back again and try it. You will fail again. Go back again. Try it again. You will fail again. But every time you fail, you gain an experience that you've never had before. It's like you're on this baseline. There's nothing up, nothing down. You try something new, you're going to go a little bit higher. If you notice, you're out of equilibrium. But if you keep trying and trying and failing and trying and failing and trying and failing, this level is so far off that you need some sort of balancing. What your body designed to do is to bring you back to equilibrium. What you have to do is fight with your brain in order for you to go from here mentally to here again. So this becomes your new equilibrium. And then you try again, and then equilibrium. And you try again, equilibrium. You try again, equilibrium. Once you take 10 to 20 steps through your endeavor, you can look back at it and realize how much better you got by simply trial and error. This video is not me telling you what to do. This is me showing you that any plan you take, any endeavor you try to go for, there's this similar concept of trial and error. So stop yourself and ask yourself, what brings me contentfulness? Is it working in a corporate job and working up the ladder? It could be. Or is it something else, such as you want to open your own business? And ask yourself, why do I want to open a new business? Is it because I just need the money? Or is it because I don't like people telling me what to do? I don't like the fact that I need to do tasks that are mundane or seem to be useless for me, which in turn makes you feel miserable because you just feel like you're wasting your time. So think about the reasonings before you take any action. But remember, any action you take, you're still a novice at that endeavor. You're not going to do well the first time. You're not going to do well the second, third, fourth, fifth time. But every time you try that thing out, you're going to realize something that you've never realized before. That is the secret sauce to life. That's what brings you peace of mind, because you're working towards something that you are becoming better at every single time. See, passion does not come out of no one. Passion comes from You doing something over and over and over again, that you become so good at it, that it becomes so easy and joyful at the same time. Hopefully that laid down the bricks for you. If it did not, let me know if you have any questions. My name is Danny Faraj, and I, just like everyone else, trying to lay my bricks on a strong foundation.